Hello. This week we are talking about If She Dies and Yay Gods from the 80s version of the Twilight Zone. So If She Dies is a sad tale about a little girl who ends up in a coma after a car accident and about the ghost that leads her home. So we don't get to see the car crash. You can save some money by just doing the sound effect and having someone look, at it. That works out fine. It's not like it's an important part of the story. It's not like the movie where she hits the kid on his bike with her car. That's important for the story. Right here, it's just a car accident. So that works out fine. We get to see Sister Agnes, who is played by Nan Martin. Nan Martin we've seen before in The Wonderful World of Horace Ford. And she also played in Shallow Hal. Fantastic actress. I'm very happy to see her again on The Twilight Zone. Sarah, the ghost, has Morticia lighting. That's what I call it. It's this very bright face light on. And it makes her look very creepy. And it does get removed in certain shots, but I like it. It's a good indicator. And I couldn't help but notice that when he gets his girl out of the hospital and he fastens her in, he doesn't fasten his own seatbelt. And I was just thinking of Fasten Stepdad, right, from Wordplay. It's a nice little episode. I like it. It's cool that it's centered on this antique bed. It's nice. I like it. Then we move to Ye Gods, which is about the Greek and Roman gods, which are essentially interchangeable at this point. It's the same gods, different names. And about how Cupid is frustrated because the yuckies are too cold and methodical and won't fall in love. So Robert Morse plays Cupid. And I was looking at him going, I recognize him, but I couldn't figure out from where. And finally, it dawns on me that is Grandpa from Here Comes the Munsters, I think it's called. The TV movie of the Munster family. Yeah. He has a very sort of distinctive look about him. I'm curious how he landed this role, but he did it really quite well. David Dukes, who plays the love-stricken fool, he did an audiobook. He did the prelude to The Foundation by Isaac Asimov. So that's that's where you can have heard his voice at least. I didn't recognize him from any sort of production. So the incantation that they do. I think it could be slightly butchered Latin, but it could be the translation that's off as well. This thing, it pretty much says, "Oh, great God, deliver from the underworld, and we accept freely this Megaron," right? The Fury, and it's played by Carolyn Seymour, who was in both Star Trek and in Babylon 5. And look at those shoulder pads. I mean, the 80s, just look at those things. That is amazing. So 80s. April, his assistant, is Patty Carr. She had a long career in Hollywood. And her last scene is actually the final scene in The Sopranos, where she sits in the restaurant. Well, if you've seen it, you know what I mean. And that's the end of the episode. There's not a lot of sort of production stuff to talk about here. And next week we get into Examination Day. And I look forward to seeing you then. Take care now. Bye.